Hola amigos, bienvenidos una vez más a su programa Código QR. Estamos transmitiendo desde Canal 6, Televisión Internacional. Soy su amiga, La Moreoli. ¿Y qué les parece si comenzamos? ¿Te gusta la animación y las grandes caricaturas? Hoy les ofrecemos una entrevista con dos grandes del anime parisino, quienes recientemente han participado en el gran festival Annecy y además todo sobre el estreno de la película Adama. Conectemos con Francia.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for being here with us. Today we have a very special guest directly from Paris, Brice and Anaïs Chevillard, a very professional cartoonist. They are working on the animation business. Now we're going to have a special questions and a special secrets to be revealed for you today. So we start with our friend Brice Chevillard. How are you today, Brice?
I'm fine, thanks. I'm really fine.
So does it feel be the creator of Mr. Flap? I think you are working with your partner. So how you feel today being working with Mr. Flap?
Yeah, I feel really happy because now we are in production. we are searching for money, and I'm working with a friend who I met in school, an animation school in Paris called Les Gobelins, and we are really happy to working on our project because it's the first time I'm working on my own project.
Okay, that's so fantastic. So when did you realize you will be a cartoonist?
Oh, in fact, I may have spent too much time in front of the TV when I was young, especially here in holidays, watching too much Japanese cartoons. And then I just naturally start to draw, and I was just loving animation and loving the way to use drawings to make them move. So I met some people in animation studios in Paris, and I decided to just have so much time in that studio and spend time learning animation, and I was thinking like it's the good way to use drawing to make drawn characters come to life.
Yeah, I'm very surprised because I had the opportunity to see your work, especially the mangas. I know that you came back recently from Japan. Can you tell me something about the Japanese scene and animation?
Okay. Japan could be one special show, all right? So the thing is, they are very, very talented people in Japan. So I decided to go there because a French director was directing a TV series there. So I spent 1 year there in Japan, and I had the opportunity to do some traditional animation. By traditional, I mean on paper with pencils. And wow, it was a great experience.
Yeah, I can bet. Yeah. So let me ask you something. How you feel when you recently created Mr. Flap, and then how does it feel when you see Mr. Flap moving?
I think it's quite funny because as a man, I can identify myself. I can look at this character and see maybe it could be anyone, and who has this kind of problem and this kind of disease. And when I look at him, I'm like moving. I mean, when I look at him moving, it's like, yeah, it's coming to life, and it's our character. So it's like the magical part of animation. Seeing this guy moving around, because it's almost impossible to move in real life if a guy is like this. So that's why I'm doing animation, to create things which are impossible to do in the real life. Or maybe if someone is, really...
Yeah, you can bet that. We are the mother champ.
Maybe if you train a lot, but in animation it's easier, I think. And it was kind of a magical thing to see him walk. He can't talk, but he can. We want to make. He can express himself with a few sounds. So, but we are working on that. We don't have the final voice for the moment. It's the process is not finished. The process of creating the character is not finished for the moment. But yeah, I feel really happy about that.
So, what about the music? I had a chance to listen to the music. It's amazing. Who's making the music for Mr. Flap? Well, I think for this demo reel, I think the first episode is not finished yet. So, who's making the music right now?
At first, it was a kind of a fake teaser for a sort of a TV show, like a soap opera with this character. The idea was to make this kind of fake teaser, and the music, the original music, is made from Tiny Tim. It's an American artist. He was a musician playing ukulele and playing really old songs with a really strange voice. He looks like a character, like a Tim Burton, coming out from a Tim Burton movie, and you can see it on the internet. It's a really strange guy, but the music is so funny. So we used it for the teaser, and but I remember that for the TV show SpongeBob, SpongeBob. They made a clip with the same music, so it's kind of famous in the animation industry.
Well, and let me ask you about the Annecy Festival. You were in Paris on the festival, animation festival in Paris. What can you tell me about it?
Animation festival in Paris?
The Annecy Festival.
Annecy.
Yeah.
Yes, I went there this year. What was amazing this year, they were in competition for French movies. And I especially went there to see Adama, a movie made at La Réunion Island. And my brother were animating on it. So I went to Annecy, but I was so surprised to see so many projects coming to life, finally, after like 10 years of work. And I can say after that, okay, France is really active with animation. We have many talented people, many original projects, not in American way, not in Japanese way. Like, okay, we are mixing our own culture, own influences, and many original projects. So Annecy was a great Annecy this year.
Yeah, I was very happy about that nomination. How does it feel being working on Adama and receiving that nomination on the festival?
Yeah, that was really great. I can't forget this experience, because it was a friend of mine who did the same school, animation school. I mean, who was the director on this movie. And all the production of the movie was made at La Réunion Island. It was some sort of a dream for me. It was a dream for me, and it's a really special movie because it mixes many different techniques in animation, like 3D, 2D, and camera mapping. Like you're projecting a 2D map on 3D volumes to simulate volumes on paintings in the backgrounds, and that it was a really rich project, even for the FX, for the special effects in the movie. there were two guys doing some ferrofluid. It's called ferrofluid. It's like a material with metal inside, and you're putting magnet around, so it creates really beautiful shapes. And they use it for to make explosion effects or liquid effects in the movie, because it is
a special sequence inside the movie with only that techniques.
Yeah, there's a special sequence. It's because the scene of the movie, it takes place in World War I, and you have a scene where you see the battlefield with the German planes dropping some bombs near what's the name of the city near Verdun, and all the explosions were made with liquids and in addition of the backgrounds, paintings, and the character made in 3D. So the mix is awesome and kind of unique. I didn't see that before in the animation, so it was a really great project to be part of. I was really happy to be part of this project.
Yeah, I'm seeing a little bit of the movie, and I'm very fascinated with it, and I think it's going to be wonderful. So let me ask you, when it's going to be the premiere?
The release of the movie, yeah, it's gonna be on the end of October, the 21 of October.
Okay.
Yeah.
In France. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, don't miss it. Adama, you already know. So let me ask you a question. How does it feel that you have a blank paper, and then you have a small piece of a pencil? So in the morning, you have a cup of coffee or something like that. So something comes out of mind, and you start drawing. How that happen?
Wow. If I am on a production, I know what I have to do. For example, if I am an animator on a project, okay, today I have cut 26, 25. Okay, what the character is doing in that cut. Okay, I have to draw that. But I don't have so many personal projects because I'm really happy with what I'm doing right now. But the thing is, okay, the white paper is really scary. Much of the time when I'm drawing for myself, it's in the metro in Paris. I'm drawing the people around me and some character of mine. But yes, white paper is always scary.
Hey, that's what I'm asking that question, because white paper is always scary. So I have a very classified information that very soon you are working together with a very nice project. We are not going to say nothing right now, but very soon, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be looking to that amazing cartoons they are creating together for the very first time. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to look at the memorial of Brice Chevillard. Stay tuned. We'll be back in a few minutes. La 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 la. Okay, we are back with Brice and Anaïs Chevillard. Very happy to be here with them today. It's an honor. So I would like to say thank you very much for being here with us today. And it's not going to be the first time that you stay here. I think you're going to will be very successful.
Thank you so much.
And
Thank you so much.
I say to all the public, very soon we'll see a small demo reel of them. And stay tuned with us. And thank you very much. We'll see you in the next Código QR.
Bueno amigos, esto ha sido todo por hoy. Muchas gracias por habernos acompañado desde sus hogares y dispositivos electrónicos, que han escaneado el código alrededor del mundo. Agradecemos a nuestro productor Johnny Solorio, allá en España, a quien le enviamos un fuerte abrazo. Soy su amiga, La Moreoli, y los espero en una próxima emisión de su programa Código QR. Hasta pronto.